A new BMW 5 Series is always a pretty big deal, but the new G60 iteration is probably the biggest revolution in the model's 50-year history. With Australian details now confirmed, here's a quick rundown on everything you need to know about this new luxury sedan. You can still buy a Petrol 5 Series, but for the time being at least, only as a base model 520i. The other two variants, the i5 eDrive 40 and i5 M60 xDrive we'll focus on here, are purely electric. Pricing starts at $115,000 plus on-road costs for the 520i, but you'll need an extra 100 grand to get behind the wheel of the i5 M60. BMW is happy to stretch the boundaries of design when it comes to more niche products like the XM, but it's not been quite so brave with its traditional models. That said, there's still plenty to talk about. The new 5 Series has grown in all dimensions compared to its predecessor, and is now virtually identical in size to the E65 7 Series. At the front, many will be pleased to see the new 5 hasn't adopted the massive vertical nostrils of the i4, M3, i7, etc., and the grille is outlined by contour lighting. Matrix LED headlights are standard, and all Australian cars include the M Sport package for a more athletic look. The G60 is also more muscular, with the deeper side skirts in contrasting black and the rising slash across the bodywork, while the door handles are now flush to aid aero efficiency. It's at the rear though where the biggest changes have been made, the shallower screen and tapered rear end giving it almost a coupe look. Power is supplied by an 84 kilowatt-hour battery with a motor at each end, combining for a massive 442 kilowatts and 820 newton meters. 0 to 100 is claimed to take just 3.8 seconds, with the top speed limited to 230 kilometers an hour. When it comes to cornering, there is adaptive M suspension, active anti-roll bars and all-wheel steering, along with 21-inch wheels. But then the i5 M60 needs all the help it can get, as it weighs more than 2.3 tons. The new 5 Series takes plenty of inspiration from the interior of the i7, including what BMW calls the interaction bar, essentially a giant strip of ambient lighting that also hides the air vents, and a rotary dial for the infotainment finished in Swarovski-made crystal-cut glass. This flagship M Performance model includes M Sport seats and steering wheel, as well as plenty of carbon fibre trim. It's all standard too, along with the sunroof, heating and ventilation for the seats, a 17-speaker stereo, fully digital dash, head-up display and much more. Infotainment is handled by BMW's iDrive 8.5, and there's wireless smartphone mirroring, app connectivity, a personal assistant and a million other features. One of the more eye-opening, however, is the ability to turn the 5 Series into a gaming console. With an eSIM installed, your smartphone turns into a controller to help while away those charging times. The G60 BMW 5 Series sets a new standard in technology for the model and promises a fairly exciting drive as well. We'll find out for sure at the car's international launch ahead of its arrival in Australia towards the end of 2023.